Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2018. This month, I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Scorpio, now onto your October 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here, Scorpio, is the Judgment card. This is, what do we think about a situation? How do you feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down, and how does it affect everybody involved and those that are around you? I feel like some of you Scorpios are going to have some people coming in and out of your life very quickly in October. And I feel like you're going to start to feel a little annoyed, like people asking you details, details, details. They want the details from you. Could be at work. Maybe you're going to have bosses that are going to be like, did you do this? Did you do that? What did they say? Well, how's that working out? Could be socially. You could have friends or loved ones doing that. It's going to be different for all of you because this is a general reading. And if you feel like the messages I'm giving you early on are not making sense to you, you should check out your rising sign and your moon sign. And also you need to wait till the end of the month, and when it comes into November, whether these predictions made sense for you then, because they are predictions in many cases. Not just messages about things that happened already, although that could be the case for some of you. And you should always watch your sign of what I said a year ago, because in private readings and in general readings, predictions can take quite a while for the things to happen. Some of you are going to get notification of some big event that's getting ready to happen. It could be a birth of a child. It could be a court case coming up. It could be some kind of a notification of somebody getting engaged, having a baby. You're getting some kind of big notification in October. And whoever this is about, if it's in regard to a person, you may actually take a trip or travel to see them. Maybe you're going to get news that somebody's not well and maybe on their, on their deathbed or is sick, and you may travel to go see them, or they just had a baby and you're traveling to go see the mother and the baby, like that kind of thing. Because I get like big announcement, big news coming to you, and then I'm getting you traveling, and I feel the traveling is connected to the big news for many of you. Some of you are going to receive an award of some kind. It could be an accommodation, an accreditation. It could be a certification, like you could be getting a diploma, a certification. It could be an award. You could win Employee of the Month or of the Year, or being recognized for some great deed or charitable thing that you did. I feel like you're going to start spending a lot more money. So maybe you had more money come to you recently, or you've done really well. You got a raise or a promotion or some, I don't know, an increase in your income in some fashion, because I feel some of you are really going to be spending some money in October and in the month of November. I feel that some of you are going to be sending out like some kind of notification to people. Maybe you're going to send out an email blast of like, I started my own business. Here's my new website. Or, I had a birth of a baby, or I had a grandchild. Here's the announcement. Like, you can be the one sending the announcement out as well, Scorpio. Here you have, or that you're getting married or something like that. Here you have the card of victory, victory and truth being revealed, the Ace of Swords. You're finally having your say-so. It's a grand day. So some of you may get up before a court of law and have your say on the stand in a court case. It could be a grand day where you get up and you make a toast to at your daughter or grandchild's wedding. Or I don't know, or some kind of speech or something that you're going to give, because there's something notable here and some truths coming out and words are coming out, and it's a grand day, but it's a grand day for you. It's positive for you. Some of you are going to receive some kind of unbridled passion from someone. Some of you are also going to receive some kind of award of or reward of money or a gift of cash from someone. So some of you have passion coming to you from someone. Some of you have money coming to you from someone or something. And something that's happening to you is noteworthy, and you are going to take this ball and run with it. So if you get some kind of recognition at your job, or recognition in some other positive way, you are going to make the most out of this, Scorpio. You're going to really run with it. You're going to make some big moves with it. And I feel like finally you get treated to something really good, some kind of benefit, some kind of blessing. Some of you are going to get and receive a great gift also. Some of you may get involved in helping people through some kind of charity. Or it could be a foundation or a group that you belong to. You could be donating to something. That comes up here also for some of you Scorpios in October 2018. You may have to put something down in writing and hand it in. This could be a term paper you have to write, or some kind of business report for your boss you have to write, or some kind of court deposition. You may have some paperwork for court related circumstances that you have to fill out. And it's not just because it has to do with court. If it does have to do with court, it doesn't mean it's a negative thing. This could be something that's a benefit and a blessing to you, that, maybe you're adopting a child and you have to go through court and you have to put things in writing to adopt this child. I mean, you could go to court for things that are positive. It's not always negative when court comes up. Because those two cards were not negative to me. Judgment, the way it came up, and this Ace of Swords, they're not coming up as negative. You do have some, like, as with most signs that I've read, and I'm reading you at number 9 this month. I always read the signs based on the order my guides tell me to read them. So you came up with number 9, which is endings and completions very often. Everybody's readings this month have had ups and downs in it, such as life, because life is not always going to give you a positive. There are negatives, and you have some interesting cards coming up a little later. But right here you have the Empress. This is a mother figure. It could be a mother, a grandmother, great-grandmother, or someone like a mother to you that's in the deceased, that's guiding you. You could be this Empress. It's a card of creation. You could be creating something. There could be the birth of a child, a birth of a plan, project, or an idea. I do feel that some of you are finalizing some things or getting some things in motion that have to do with either your home, your own home, or your mother's home. Either one. I pick up like a family gathering, and I feel like it's a big to-do and a big occasion swirls around it. You may be looking into how you can help, how you can give solace, how you can give comfort to someone that is a mother figure to you, or like a mother figure to you. Maybe they need assisted living. Maybe they need to go in a nursing home. Maybe there's some kind of home health care you want to have happen there. But you may start looking into something that would give solace and comfort to someone that is a mother or like a mother figure to you in the month of October, possibly even going into November and or December. Some of you are going to receive some kind of notification that some kind of dream job or circumstance gets offered to you. And building upon some kind of structures so some kind of structures could be changing. You could be building on an addition to your home or office. You could be building on structures, can also be like family structures, relationship structures, but you're building on something that the guides are calling it building on structures comes up for you, Scorpios, in October. And I see some of you getting a great deal of stress and pressure getting alleviated for you when you hand over some responsibilities or delegate out some jobs and responsibilities to others. So you get some kind of relief that comes in for you around this Empress card in October. Now, here's where your reading gets like in the, I don't know what they're going to say category. You've got the Two of Swords, and this could be a block, a stop, or a stalemate. This could be protective. You could be taking protective measures to guard and protect yourself. Something could be being blocked or stopped coming that you were headed towards. You may have some things that are unknown going on around you, like there could be, you're in the dark about something. I feel like you're going to have to listen very carefully in the month of October, and you may not be able to make a move that you would like to make. It could be either a job change, a home move, or a home change, or it could be a relationship change. I don't know, but I feel like something, you're not, for some reason, you may not be able to make some big move in any of those regards that I just said in the month of October 2018. Yeah, there's something you have to wait about. Things are not completely settled or final. Maybe you're getting a promotion, but there's a guy or a girl at work that's got to retire, or they're getting fired, and you can't make the move or the transition until they get let go or they quit or retire. Or, you know, you have some plans of things that you want to do at your home, but until you get the permits and the approval of the township or licensing that you need, you can't make the move until you get those. There's something that you want to do that gets held up because you're in like a waiting position. Even though this isn't the Hanged Man, which is being in limbo, to me it feels like there's something being blocked for you. You can't make some kind of move on in October, and you know, like it's coming, but you can't make that move yet. You also, some of you Scorpios are being kept in the dark about some family drama that's going on. So you have some family things going on that you either don't know the whole story, or they haven't told you the whole picture, because you're in the dark about it in some way. Some of you are going to receive a long list of things that you have to be compliant with, and like, or their complaints. It's either a list of compliances or a list of complaints. But I feel it's more like compliances, because I feel like you have to meet the things on this list before things can proceed forward. So if it's like renovations you want to make to your house, maybe the town or the state is requiring you have this permit, you've got this license, you've got this a number of feet away from this property and that wall, and it has to be so deep and this high. Like, it could be a list of things and requirements and compliances you have to meet also comes up here. It could be a list of complaints, but it feels more like things that you have to follow and go along with. The last card you have in your reading, these two, like, you had really good cards in the beginning, and now I'm like, I don't know what's going on for you here at the end, Scorpio. You got 8 of Swords, but a lot of the readings were like that this month. You have the 8 of Swords, which is being trapped in an emotional prison, or you could feel trapped and bound to a particular situation. It could also be you don't have all the information that you need. You could be emotionally trapped here, feeling emotionally trapped also. I feel like some of you are going to have a reverberation of change that moves through your family unit. This reverberation of change could cause a rift between certain family members. It could involve you, You could be one of the people that the rift is involving, or you could be witnessing it. And it could be a rift between two other family members in your family. You got some people around you like going at each other saying, why did you do this? And why didn't you do that? And how come you did this? And when is this going to happen? And it could be involving you, or you may feel like your hands are tied. Like these are people that are going at it and your hands are tied and you can't, like, you don't have the control to change it. It could also be that happening here. There could be some kind of notification or something that comes up where you're going to find out that somebody in the family is angry and irate over something, and then they want to take somebody else in the family to court, or a couple family members to court over something. Maybe somebody feels like they got gypped in a will, or got bilked out of some kind of property, or something. I don't know, but I get like that. Listen to that part again. Now, that may not apply to all of you. This is a general reading, Scorpio, so it could bypass you completely. So don't get worried if I bring up things like that, because this isn't a private reading. I feel like you're going to be kind of like the voice of reason, or you're going to have to speak up and do some talking, because I'm hearing like you're going to have to say, this isn't right, and that's not right. And it could be people's viewpoints or opinions, or the way something's going down. It could involve like contractors or electricians and plumbers. It could also involve like any work being done, but it could also be among family members where you say, this isn't right and that's not right. Like you may have a list of complaints there and you're speaking up and saying things. I feel like you may end up closing the door on this situation and walking away from whatever it is, because I feel like either you can't get the resolve to the situation that you want, or you just, basically, I feel like that's the reason. Either you personally can't get the resolve that you want, or you don't feel like you have any power or say so enough to control the outcome of the situation. So you have to think about how that applies to your life, Scorpio. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And also Real.video. So if you're interested, Scorpio, in getting a continuation of this reading, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for the month of October 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and they should be the first video series listed at the top of that page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. If you're interested in getting the most current and recent messages I got in regard to love and romance for your sign, Scorpio, you can get my love and romance psychic tarot readings for couples and singles for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the description area, and also on my website and on that videos page, and they'll be listed under the October 2018 psychic crystal readings. You just look for those love readings, click on your sign, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And in those videos, they're quite long. They were about 24 minutes long each. I pulled 3 cards from the Taramuka tarot deck for the coupled people of your sign. I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts tarot deck for the single people of your sign. And hopefully you'll find them useful and helpful in the areas of love and romance. But please keep in mind they're general readings, and to get a love reading specifically for you, you would need a private reading. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding October, Scorpio. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.